Right. Now, continuation. The plane of contact, the polar plane, and the pole of a plane. Actually, these are not in their syllabus. Just go through those definitions. That's it. Right. Polar plane, plane of contact, and pole of a plane. These are not in the syllabus. Next topic is angle of This is the last but one topic in our syllabus. Unit 1. Angle of intersection of two spheres, right? Now if two spheres intersect with each other, then we have to find the angle between them. See, one sphere is like this, another sphere is going to intersect the another. This is second sphere, this is the first sphere. Two spheres are intersecting with each other. Now we have to find the angle between them. What is the angle of intersection is equal to question mark. Now here angle of intersection is nothing but simply angle between the normals of the two planes at a common point. Now angle between the normals of the planes at a common point, which are tangent planes, of course, whatever may the planes, right? Now which touch the spheres at a point, right? That is nothing but a tangent plane, or else the angle between the radius of the two spheres. The angle between the radius of the two spheres at a common point. At a common point. That is the angle of intersection of two spheres, right? Next, this continuation topic is orthogonality. Orthogonality. If two spheres intersect with each other at right angles, that means angle between them is 90 degrees. Angle of intersection is equal to 90 degrees, or you can say right angle. Then what is the condition? The condition is 2u1 u2, 2v1 v2, 2w1 w2 is equal to d1 plus d2. This is the condition, right? When do you say that two spheres cut orthogonally? If this condition is satisfied, 2u1 u2 plus 2v1 v2 plus 2w1 w2 is equal to d1 plus d2, then we can say that the given spheres cut orthogonally. Orthogonally means the angle of intersection is equal to 90 degrees. Now come to this one. Now here once again definition. What is the angle of intersection of two spheres? Now the angle of intersection of two spheres at a common point is the angle between the tangent planes to them at that point. Right? Got it? Tangent plane means which touch the sphere at a unique point. Now, angle of intersection of two spheres at a common point is also equal to angle between the radii of the two spheres to the common point. I have explained just now, no, this one, right? Now, next, the two spheres are said to be orthogonal if the angle of intersection of two spheres is a right angle. When do you say that the two spheres cut orthogonally? That means, that is, if the angle of intersection is equal to 90 degrees, right? Now next one, continuation. If two spheres cut orthogonal to each other, then this is the condition. C1 square plus CP square plus C dash P square is equal. Both are equal. What does it mean actually? That means the distance between two centers of the spheres is equal to the radius square plus radius of the first sphere square plus radius of the second sphere square. That's it. This is nothing but a Pythagoras principle. It look like hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square, right? Square means square root of distance between 2 points formula, like that, right? Now Here, this is one problem. If D is the distance between the two centers of the two spheres whose radii are R1 and R2, prove that the angle between them is cos inverse of R1 square plus R2 square minus D square by 2R1 R2. Right? This is not very simple thing is you have to remember the cosine rule, not the cosine formula. Right? You know what is, if a right angle triangle is given to you, suppose say this is a right angle triangle, right, A B C. Suppose this is the theta, then sine theta is equal to what? Sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, right? Opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equal to what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. And tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. All these are formulas, no? Right. Here, whereas this one we are using cosine formula to prove this theorem. Right? What is that one? Here. Just we are simply writing the given data in the question only. There is only one line, very important one. Right? Now, what are C1 and C2 here? Given that, suppose two spheres are given to you. That means indirectly centers will be there, no? Let C1, C2 be the two centers of the sphere. Clearly given that R1 and R2 are two radius of two spheres, right? Now, what is D here? D already clearly mentioned chesadu. D is the distance between two centers of distance between the two centers of two spheres. There are some. Let theta be the angle between two spheres at a common point. According to the definition of angle of intersection, that angle of intersection is the angle between the radii of the two spheres. Right? Radii of the two spheres at a common points. Our definition ikkada quote chesamante, that's it. This is entirely given data only. Sir, what is the logic in that? Now, here this is the diagram. You can use this diagram over here, right, for this problem. Now, this is the center of the first sphere whose radius is R1. This is the center of the second sphere whose radius is R2. Right? This is the angle between two radii. This is nothing but angle of intersection of two spheres. This is nothing but theta, where D, this small d, is the distance between two centers. Right? Now, you from this figure, I am using the triangle PC1C2. Triangle PC1C2, applying quotient rule. Triangle C1PC2, or you can say PC1C2, or you can say C1C2P, or you can say C2PC1. Right? In a triangle, this one, by using cosine rule, there is a rule that means distance between, that means third side square is equal to, I am explaining in words, third side square is equal to remaining side sum of squares of remaining sum. Right? That means R1 square plus R2 square minus 2R1 R2 into angle between those remaining sides. This is called cosine formula. Right? Now, if you want, I can write this one over here. Suppose this is a triangle ABC. Now, this is theta. If you want to apply cosine rule, this one, this is what? Opposite side. Opposite side is AC square is equal to this square, that means adjacent side square, remaining sides, BC square plus AB square minus 2 into AB and BC cos of angle between these two sides, that is theta. This is called cosine rule. Right? Cosine rule is called this one. Now, simply we are directly writing what is AC from this triangle. Right? Right. From this triangle, see, this one. Now we want this one on theta. Opposite side means d square is equal to, opposite side square is equal to d square is equal to this side square, that is r1 square, plus this side square r2 square minus 2r1 r2 into cos of this angle theta, right? Now, same thing. D square is equal to R1 square plus R2 square minus, this is called cosine rule. Remember, you have to remember this one. This is very, very important thing. Therefore, cos theta is equal to what? Here, R1 square plus R2 square minus D square by 2R1 R2. Therefore, theta is equal to same thing. This is the condition. Very, very important one. Only this line is, only single line is, this is very, very important in this problem. Now, condition for orthogonality of two spheres. The two spheres are said to be orthogonal to each other if this condition is satisfied. Now 2u1 u2 plus 2v1 v2 plus 2w1 w2 is equal to d1 plus d2. This is first sphere, this is second sphere. These two spheres are said to be orthogonal to each other if this condition is satisfied. LHS is equal to RHS. That means the angle between them is 90 degrees, or you can say the angle between their radii is equal to 90 degrees. One problem based on this one. Now find the equation of the sphere that passes through the circle, right, and cuts the sphere orthogonally. Now once again, it's a combination of basics concept and the last but one concept. Find the equation of the sphere that passes through a circle and cuts the sphere orthogonally. Now first of all, we are writing the given data. What is given to you? The given circle equation is given to you. This is the circle equation. What do you mean by circle equation? A sphere equation comma plane equation put together is called a circle equation. Here sphere equation comma plane equation, this entire thing is called a circle equation, right? Now next one is sphere equation also given to you. This is the given data. Now what is our aim? Our aim is to find the equation of a sphere. Right? Now we have to find the equation of a sphere. The first condition is that required sphere is passing through a circle. You know the formula. If the equation of a sphere passing through a circle is called what? Sphere plus lambda into plane equation is equal to 0. The same formula we are writing. X square plus y square minus 2x plus 3y minus 4z plus 6 plus lambda into 3x minus 4y plus 5z minus 15 is equal to 0. Rearranging the terms, we got the required equation of the sphere. But here we don't know the value of lambda. We need to find the value of lambda. Right? This is our required sphere equation number 3. Right? This is the sphere which passes through the given circle. And also given that the required sphere cuts the another sphere orthogonally. Orthogonally means we have to use this condition, right? 2u1 u2 plus 2v1 v2 plus 2w1 w2 is equal to d1 plus d2. Now this is the required sphere. This sphere cuts the given sphere orthogonally. Now we have to apply this condition. From equation 2, I am writing u1 value, v1 value, w1 value, d1 value, and also from the equation 3, u2 value, v2 value, w2 value, and also d2 value. By using these values, substituting in this condition, because those two spheres cut orthogonal means their LHS is equal to RHS. Here d1 is 11 plus d2 is 6 minus 15 lambda. clearly. Now solving this equation, we got lambda is equal to minus 1 by 5. Substitute this value in equation number 3. We will get the equation of the required sphere. That sphere is passing through the given circle and also orthogonal to the given sphere. This is the answer. This is the last but one topic of unit 1. Next tomorrow we are going to finish radical plane. This is the last topic. This is the important topic, right? Orthogonal of intersection, plane of contact, tangent plane, entire unit lo. Rest of the units are very simple. Those are the cylinders and cones. Now if unit 2 is very important. If you know unit 2, easily you can solve unit 3, because cylinder cone similar properties will be there. Similar properties, same conditions, same enveloping cylinder, same enveloping cone, right? Right circular cylinder, right circular cone, like that, right? Now tomorrow we are going to finish unit 1 and also practical problems.